Hello. Good morning, grand rising, whatever you want to call it. This is Kitchen Counter Oracle. And yes, I'm aware that I'm driving, blah, 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 but I just thought I would take the time to get some disclaimers and ground rules of the page and so on down that line. And I'm sorry if I sound a little stern. I'm driving and stuff like that at the same time, so monitoring traffic. Disclaimers. I am personally not responsible for your financial, medical, legal, personal life choices, decisions, and so on down that line. To cover my keister this rear end, Mercury in retrograde. Ugh, goodness gracious, y'all. To cover my six, this page is for entertainment purposes only. I don't do personal readings. I will not provide you an email address. I will never contact you for money or anything of that sort. And so on down that line. And I will continue to make updates as I see fit. I'm not going to ask you for money, donations, or anything of that sort. I don't intend to provide a Cash App, Venmo, and so on down that line because, I mean, it's just, for me right now, this is just for fun. Right now, it's just for fun. If I get to the point where I'm allowed to monetize, I'll think about it, but at the same time, it's just, nah. I don't know, because I don't plan on making a business out of this. I really don't. Just for fun. Because there's a lot of people doing the whole investigation thing and stuff like that. And do I pick up on that energy? Yes. Do I want to be involved with it? No. Am I responsible for you getting triggered? No, I am not. Hit dogs holler, and there are consequences for making a permanent decision over a temporary emotion. So if you're out here trying to get pages shut down because a general reading triggered you, I am not the one. There are some weirdos out there. Believe me when I say I don't want to pick up on you. I don't. I pick up on you all the time, but that doesn't mean that I want to. And a hit dog's on holler. And if it's triggering you, there's something within you need to heal. Whether it's a jealousy issue, an envy issue, a mother wound, a father wound. In order to heal it, you have to allow yourself to feel that emotion. And that's really the only way you're going to conquer it. I do not do readings on people. I do not have consent to read. There's rules to this sort of thing. There's rules. So if I don't have permission to pick up on a specific person, believe me when I say I will never pull cards on that person, because believe it or not, there is karma for violating their spiritual privacy. There's karma at play for reading a person without their consent. And the people I know that do this, believe me when I say there's a reason they are going through what they are going through right now. There's a reason. I don't do drama, so don't bring it to my doorstep. Do not cuss at me or anybody else that comments underneath my videos should I receive a comment. And so on down that line. Like, we are civilized adults over here, and I expect everyone to conduct themselves accordingly. I don't do emotional immaturity. If you are like 13 to 18 years old, you really don't need to be in Terrorland, to be brutally honest. You don't need to be in Terrorland. I don't don't do cults, covens, groups, or any of that sort. So miss me with all of it. I've got at least 2 on radar at the moment that I have no intention of joining and or working with in any capacity. Consider this an effing no. Real power stands on its own. It doesn't have to be in a group. And the fact that you want to take your ish out on me says a lot about you and your maturity levels of sorts. I don't do apprentices, even though I myself have a mentor. And so on down that line. I actually got released from mentorship like halfway through the pandemic because my mentor saw loud and clear, hey, she's solid. She's good. And if anything, we're still friends. And on that note, a real mentor will never force you to take lessons from them, much less pay you or pay them for those things, and so on down that line. Again, I don't ask for money. I don't. And the truth be told, the point of this page going forward is just we all need a little uplifting, maybe a reminder at times, just for encouragement and stuff like that. I don't do stupid competitions. If you feel the need to compete, prepared to look incredibly stupid, because believe me when I say, if I don't have anything to do with you now, I'm probably not going to have anything to do with you in the future. And people who want to start fights on platforms and stuff like that, they're just energy vampires. They are witches. Like, they actually practice the craft and they need energy. So am I out here trying to affect anybody's bag? No, I'm not. But at the same time, I don't respect people who try to play God in other folks' lives and shut people down because they disagree with something and so on down that line. As long as you are healing, that's all I care about. It's impossible to be completely healed. Healing is definitely a thing. And one thing I'm not going to tolerate over here is people poking around looking for my Achilles heel, other people's Achilles heel and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just bound, banished, gone, remove thyself immediately. And again, I am not responsible for your personal choices, your monetary decisions, your medical decisions, because I do study herbs and how they can heal the mind, the body, and the spirit in my spare time. I do plan on incorporating those into my readings and my channelings. And so on down that line, like what I come up with is what I come up with. And I feel the need to discuss medical again. If you struggle with mental health, I am not a substitute for a therapist, a counselor, or a psychiatrist. I implore you to seek that professional help accordingly. Again, tarot is not a substitute for professional things that require a license by your state and or province. It's not a substitute. Again, down to money. This isn't what I'm here for at this point. It's not what I'm here for. But again, if I ever got to where that I could, then it'll just be from the ads on the platform and never from a subscriber that feels the need to donate. Because when I get to where I'm not driving, I'm actually going to take my Cash App off the description. All but one of my videos is gone prior because the energy is passed, but one of them has remained and is private because, well, karmics will be karmics. again, if you feel triggered, I implore you to sit down and analyze yourself, your emotions, what you're thinking, what you're feeling before you do something you will regret. Because karma's a real thing. I just ask that everybody be civil and sensible. No projecting, no slander, no gossip. I don't really care what others are doing right now. So it's pointless to bring any of that to my doorstep. I don't care about Hollyweird. I don't care about the royals in Europe and wherever else they are in the world. I don't care about the billionaires. Again, I do not care. Because a lot of it is an illusion. And a very false one at that. I don't do false illusions over here. So let's just sit back, relax, and just try to enjoy life going forward, because